Alright, and welcome to One UHC. Thank you for tuning in this afternoon. I am your host, Astrobeam, and we're already underway here. The heat of the action already started. One of our contestants is already eliminated. I was 20 minutes late to the event, and so instead of playing, I'm just going to do this instead. So let's take a look at our contestants here. Vince M is the man to watch this afternoon. He has arguably the most experience with UHC out of this entire group, and he's just a force to be reckoned with. You can just see the confidence with which he is using that water bucket to its fullest potential, and already mining some gold, and I just got here, so definitely a force to be reckoned with today. Sapphire Dragon, easily the fan favorite out of our group of contestants today. Not necessarily known for his PvP abilities, but who knows, he could surprise us and whip out a surprise victory this afternoon. Definitely keep an eye on him as we get into more of the action. And here we have Fredo mining some coal. Now, coal is an underappreciated resource in UHC. You definitely need it, but sometimes it's overlooked in favor of the more important things like iron and gold. Fredo, I am not necessarily sure if he is a PvP veteran or not, but we'll definitely be watching him closely as the event progresses today. Right now, looks like he's just digging in a straight line. So we'll move on to the next person. Here we have Arn. This man is the, correct me if I'm wrong here, at least he is the one-time world record holder for the How Did We Get Here achievement, and definitely not someone to be underestimated. Right now, looks like he's skillfully digging a hidey hole for himself to hide from these spiders that are chasing him. Even though they stopped chasing him. Collecting some all-important dirt. Alright, on to the next person. It's Dr. Gunt, 81, the dark horse in our competition this afternoon. This man can be totally unpredictable when it comes to PvP encounters. You never know what he has up his sleeve. So definitely keep an eye on this guy as we proceed into the competition. It's Outdoor Jeff. It's the head honcho of Square One, the big cheese. The boss with the hot sauce. And he's already suited up halfway with an iron chestplate and iron helmet. Looks like he's looking for some resources here at the world border. Now, Jeff and I have been on UHC team together before, and we had some bad experiences with the world border, so hopefully he gets away from that thing in time to make his presence known here in the arena tonight. And as you can see, competitor Bon Appetit, I think, has already been eliminated, unless he was just in spectator the entire time. But I was not here to see that, so... Alright, looks like we've only been playing for 20 minutes, so I didn't miss that much. Well, that's good. Sapphire Dragon, hang on. Already down to 2 hearts. Let's see what he's doing. Oh, he's had an encounter with some skeletons. They can be brutal, especially if you don't have a bow. Looks like he's just trying to dig around here. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the same cave that Vince was just in. These are his wood pillars, so could there be an encounter here, folks? This man, he's in full iron armor with diamond boots, and he's got a diamond pickaxe already. Looks like things are really going his way. Where is he in relation to Sapphire Dragon here? Oh no! It doesn't matter because he's been eliminated by a skeleton. We're down to just 5 competitors here, and 3 of them are still at full health. Looks like Arn is in a mine shaft, and he's encountered some cave spiders. This could be a tense moment here, as he's just trying to get through here without getting bitten. Cave spiders can be brutal in UHC because their poison can potentially bring you down to 1 heart. Or a half a heart, I think, actually. I'm not good at this game. You can just see the confidence in his stride as he just runs through this ravine. Potentially dangerous area to be in, especially when there's dark areas up here that could have, you know, creepers, skeletons, whatnot, that could just drop down on your head and ruin your day. But this guy knows what he's doing. He's certainly played more UHC than I have. That's not saying much either, but he's a UHC aficionado. Paying no regards to this bat that's flying around, annoying the crap out of me. Jeff is still mining away. Hasn't taken any damage yet. He's got full iron armor. Things are looking good for him if he can get out of the cave and get to the murder zone in time before he's swallowed up by the world border. Fredo currently mining some all-important redstone to get those experience levels. Now, I wasn't here when we talked about the rules, so I actually don't know a lot about, like, is the nether enabled? Are we going to have potions? Are we going to have enchanting tables? I really don't know. This is what makes me a professional caster, because I have to, you know, improvise and make stuff up as I go along. Some riveting gameplay here from Fredo, digging in a straight line. He's already down to 6 hearts. No armor yet on this man. He's throwing caution to the wind. Just going in there in the buff. Looks like he's killing some cows. Very important to maintain your food supply in UHC, even though the health regeneration doesn't take effect. It still helps you be able to sprint, and obviously so you don't starve to death. So, and you never know when you're going to find yourself in a cave with no supply of food. So, always good to kill some animals when you get the chance. It is anyone's game at this point, folks. Gunt looks like he's in a great position to find a surprise. Oh, look at this. Look at this, folks. And his pick just broke. But he had another one. What kind of pick is it anyway? Stone, it looks like. Oh, he's got an iron one though. And he just found an emerald. That could potentially come in handy if he finds some villagers. Gunt has just found himself some diamonds. So, the guy with the lowest health here, but he's about to be iced out. Look at this guy wearing his sunglasses. He's got an enchanting table now. Oh, and he's got a skeleton. Can he be stopped? As he fearlessly takes on a creeper. Again, taking no damage. Incredible. But Jeff, in a pretty good position, all things considered. No damage taken so far. Already done a good amount of mining, so he must have some good stuff by now. And in full iron armor. Still naked, but he's probably pretty confident that he's not going to be taking much damage in this little mine shaft here. Oh, look out. Arn just walking right past that creeper, not risking the damage that he could take. Gunpowder, not incredibly useful in UHC, at least, I don't know. Did he just get him? He just got himself a bucket of lava. That could be a game changer, folks. Vince has taken 2 hearts of damage. I'm always in the wrong place at the wrong time. I don't think he has anything to worry about, though. This man is the 22-time UHC International World Champion. frankly, the other competitors today are no match for his skill. How will he deal with this situation here? 2 creepers and a zombie with a deadly lava pit below. Looks like he's digging down to engage one of the creepers. Does he see the creeper? That is the question. Does the creeper see him? Oh, he saw it. Easily dealt with. What's his next move? Another creeper down. You can tell this man has some serious experience. Looks like Fredo is picking up some obsidian. Does he have the stuff to make a enchanting table? Looks like we're about to find out. Enchanting table, a huge game changer in UHC. Looks like he is, folks, and we already saw him mine so much redstone, he probably has enough levels to enchant all of his armor. Alright, looks like we got a lull in the action here. I'd like to take a moment to mention one of our sponsors, milk. That's right, milk. Your favorite beverage derived from the nipples of a cow. It's good for your body, it helps you build strong bones, and it's delicious. Milk. Damn, that's good. Alright, still on the surface. It's currently raining. And looks like he's making another portal, folks. He is making another portal. Probably the first one of our competitors today to venture into the nether if he gets this completed. Oh, he's got his anvil out again. He just did something on the anvil, but unfortunately we don't know what. There's some diamonds right there that he'll never get. He will never know those diamonds are there. Oh, he's got pants. He's got pants, ladies and gentlemen. One step closer to being fully clothed. Jeff seems to be standing still, planning his next move. So, Fredo's got almost fully enchanted armor. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have a surprise elimination of Vince by a skeleton. I was unfortunately not paying attention when this happened, and what's more, it looks like he may have lost all of his stuff into lava, so there's no chance of anyone finding his OP gear and using it to win. Wow, what an incredible turn of events in the Square One UHC tonight. It was anyone's game before, but now, more than ever, now that the pro himself, the god tier UHC player, Vince M, has been eliminated from the competition, who will take the glory? It's impossible to predict, folks. I am flabbergasted at this turn of events. And I'm really mad that I wasn't recording Vince when this happened. Arnis in the nether, fighting some wither skeletons. I'm not sure if spawning the wither is going to be advantageous here in the UHC, but maybe he just can't help himself. I'm sure what he's really looking for is the nether wart to make potions. Taking a pretty risky move here into the nether, which so far has only cost him 1 heart, I think, if I remember his previous health correctly. Looks like he's hit a dead end here. Let's stick with Arn for a while and see if he actually finds what he's looking for. Oh, here we go. This is what he needs. Kill the feats. Kill the feats. Oh, and he got the blaze rod. And he's out. Making a mad dash for his portal. Oh no. Fredo's been shot by a skeleton. He's taken his first half heart of damage. Oh, shot again, but no damage that time. Arn is taking damage. What's going on over here? He's been attacked by bats. I'm just kidding, that can't happen. And that's enough gold right there to make another golden apple. Arn is looking pretty good right now. Alright, Jeff's still underground. Still mining. Fortunately, it looks like Jeff has not gotten enchantments yet. And possibly no diamonds either. Looks like Fredo is once again mining in a straight line. Oh, he's got himself in full iron gear. He's got a diamond sword and he's fighting a skeleton. Dispatched with ease. Now, Dr. Gunn is at half his health. Does he have a golden apple or something to save his life here? Who knows? Probably don't want to hang out too much in the dark forest, but you could potentially get some apples. There's a creeper creeping up behind him. Does he see it? Will he see it in time? And he gets away just in time. That was some tense action there. Dr. Gunn probably reconsidering his choice to come into the dark forest in the daytime when, well, it's not daytime anymore. Currently being attacked by 2 spiders. He's at 3 hearts. He kills one of the spiders. Things are not looking great for Dr. Gunn at the moment. He's eating a golden apple. Alright, folks. And he has just gained back 2 hearts. Actually, probably more than that. I forget how much they give you, but he definitely took damage from those spiders. Yeah, he was at 3 hearts. Yeah, he just gained 4 hearts. Right, okay. Please excuse me for being a complete noob. A zombie and creeper are approaching him now. Now he's been shot by a skeleton. Oh boy. Run for your life. And he's down to 2.5 hearts once again. Does he have another apple? He's put himself in a very awkward situation here in the water, being chased by a skeleton. Holding up his shield for dear life. Skeleton, not the mob you want to fight in the water. Down to 1.5 heart now. Looks like Arn has taken a little bit more damage as well when we were away. Standing under a tree. Possibly just waiting until morning when it's safe to go back to shore. Arn is also on the surface. Skillfully jumping on the treetops to avoid the mobs. That is not a bad strategy, I have to say. As long as you don't fall off and take some unnecessary fall damage. He is currently following right behind where Gunt just was. Will we have an encounter here, folks? Taking the exact same path that Gunt just took. Meanwhile, Gunt is right here. We have our first scenario of 2 people on the screen at the same time. Did Arn see him yet? Did Gunt see Arn? What's gonna happen? Oh, and he's down, taken down in 1 shot by Arn. Arn gets the first PvP kill of the game. I can't say I'm surprised, but let's see. What Gunt had some diamonds, some emeralds, an apple. Arn will, I'm sure, make good use of all this stuff. Please notice the diamonds. Oh. He's decided to run off without picking up the diamonds. What kind of crazy world do we live in? He just drank a potion. And it's Freddo. Freddo's on top of the tree with his enchanted armor. Freddo, enchantments, and versus Arn with potions. Who will win? That cowl must just set himself on fire. Freddo's being chased by a spider. Skeleton shooting at Arn with an enchanted bow as well. And they're going at it. Freddo's got an axe. Arn's got a sword. Freddo places down a lava bucket and almost steps in it himself. Neither party seems to be hitting any shots right now. Oh, Freddo is very low. Things are not looking good for Freddo here. Why is he moving so slowly? Is it just me? Am I lagging? Freddo taking a couple hits there. Holding up his shield to protect himself. Meanwhile, Arn is also being assaulted by some mobs. Arn running away. Freddo at half a heart. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Freddo is running away for dear life, getting shot at by a skeleton. Things are not looking good for Freddo here. Skeleton is down. Freddo's in the water. Freddo just holding up that shield to protect himself. Nothing much else he can do here. If he lets it down for 1 second, he'll be shot to death. I'm not sure what enchantments he has on that armor, but the odds of surviving an arrow with a half a heart are not very good. And he's down. Arn racks up 2 kills. And now it's just down to Arn and Jeff. But Jeff at full health and Arn with only 2.5 hearts now. Can he be stopped? And Jeff just got off the phone with his mother. I'd say either party here, unless Arn just gets healed up, either one of these players has an equal chance of victory. And now if Jeff can just make it out of his cave, and if Arn can even make it to Jeff without dying with such low health, as he chops down a tree, probably looking to get some apples here. He may or may not already have gold, and if he could get 1 or 2 golden apples, he will be in a very good position to take on Jeff, who still is at full health, but has nothing in the way of enchantments or diamonds, as far as I can see. And before we get to the big showdown, I'd like to take another moment to just mention a thank you for one of our sponsors here. Colgate. That's right, Colgate, the makers of your favorite toothpaste. Brushing your teeth twice a day can lead to good smelling breath and bigger teeth. So Colgate, buy our toothpaste. And Jeff has almost made it to the surface, and he's come out underneath the water of the swamp. Meanwhile, Arn's still chopping down trees over here, hoping to get an apple in time. He hasn't been able to heal himself at all yet, but it looks like he may be running back to the enchanting table right now. Oh, and he's just picked up an apple. If Jeff can get here in time before Arn gets fully healed up, he could have the upper hand, especially if Arn is distracted by his crafting table. Now, does Jeff even have a bow? That is the question. Jeff just ate a golden apple. He knows that Arn is here. Arn is still chopping down trees. Jeff is looking like he's about ready to strike here. Meanwhile, Arn has been able to heal himself up. Jeff not giving the slightest care to that fire that Arn just placed down. Going right in there. This could be anybody's fight, folks. And I'm lagging. Now Arn has the bow. Drinking a potion. Oh, and he slays Jeff. Wow. What an absolute showing of pure domination from Arn. No one had an answer. Incredible. I've never seen anything like it in my life, folks. In all my years of casting UHC, just utterly destroying the competition. And looking good while doing it, I must say. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I've been your host, Astrobeam. Good night.